Tonight on The Batch Boys. If this is your first time listening, welcome, recruits. Thank God you and your wallets made it. We'll get you caught up. We just need your money. But more on that later. It all starts right now. Welcome to The Batch Boys. We are boys who love The Batch. I'm Ryan S.
I'm Casey S.
I'm Jake C.
I'm Alex F.
And, we are back.
We are back.
It is season 12 of The Batch Boys. Landmark season milestone.
All seasons are landmarks.
Hashtag that.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Alex.
Thank you. I've never said it before.
Wow.
Not once in my life.
12 seasons, baby.
R/brand new sentence.
12
Find us on
seasons.
Reddit. We actually are on Reddit, but we're cripplingly underused because we're so focused on Instagram. We're Instagram famous now.
It's true.
The Batch Boys are in business, you guys. We spent the whole off season lying to you guys, Batch Boys Nation. We didn't post a single time, but it's because we were prepping these hardcore memes. You guys are eating them up. We're rich, famous memes-to-grammers now. That's what we're about.
Yeah, we heard you loud and clear, fans. When we're glad that we weren't past the point of no return because what you wanted, you'll get. You wanted some hardball, and we're playing hardball.
No, we're playing.
You wanted memes and you wanted ads.
Yeah.
By far our two most requested features.
Memes, ads, and aggressive, competitive judging of people on television
Absolutely. Well, that
with no jokes.
it goes without saying.
goes without saying.
No jokes.
An
because we're-
aggressive creation of fantasy football teams in order to win $1 million and then be exposed.
So true.
Sorry.
My heart goes out to them.
Yeah, I really feel bad for
Yeah,
them. It's
justice
really
for
hard
Jane
being a
and
public
Tanner.
figure.
Seriously,
Really
yeah.
hard being a
to
public
drag them
figure.
like that for just what winning,
Making a lot of
being
fantasy
good?
teams.
Like, yeah, those aren't just odds they're playing.
To me, technically, not going to lie, I don't know fantasy, but it just seems like making a bunch of teams, if that's an option within the league, like, what did they do wrong?
It's technically against
It's technically
the rules.
not an option. Yeah, that's like
it's
explicitly
cheating.
what this is
Yeah.
about.
But they were allowed up to like 20 entries, right?
You do. It's the collusion. That's
it's
the problem.
the fact that they worked together.
And they, like,
on it.
traded
so
with
you
each
get,
other or
you get
something?
twice the amount of entries that are all different. They're all going to the same place. You know what I mean?
I guess,
Yeah.
but like,
It's explicitly against the rules, and it won $1 million. That's all.
Hey, all I'm saying is this sounds like Uncut Gems 2 to me.
Uncut Jades.
Unsponsored posts.
Yes.
and that's
Right?
just
Yeah.
That is smart. We're very smart
We
here.
are very smart.
It's not just movie posters.
I smell a shop coming.
Uncut
with
Jades.
Jade and Tanner. Wow, okay.
Oh
yeah,
my
hey,
God. Yeah,
listen,
that's great.
That's,
This is how I win.
we don't do it. We're not even. What the Batch Boys has become, Batch Boys Nation, is we're just spitballing for our Instagrams. So we're just going to come up with memes, and you'll hear it live. And that's what we've just done. So write that one down.
That's rewarding for you to be part of the inception of something that'll be later coveted by the internet at large.
Yeah, you can be a part of this magic. Just DM us your ideas or finished memes, and we'll post them, and it'll be the Batch Boys. So
Yeah, we'll
You'll
put our
get no
watermark
credit.
on it so you know we saw it.
I feel like we should mention that we are going to talk about Peter on the episode for
Ooh.
sure.
But the thing is, can you imagine?
We're gonna.
We just covered
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of drama, right?
Yeah.
And that was just the stuff off camera. And now,
That was our off-season catch-up.
Yeah.
off-season catch-up.
Off-season catch-up. Our off-season spicy mayo.
Our new sponsor.
off-season ketchup. It's actually a private brand we've been working on. We're funneling money into off-season
It's
ketchup.
cheaper. It's like Trader Joe's.
Well, it's like those rotten fruit, from that they'll ship you.
It's rotten
Ugly fruit.
tomatoes.
Imperfect.
Imperfect
Perfect
fruit.
produce, which is real.
That is real. They're not a sponsor of us.
Dumpster
They
baby
are real.
produce.
Dumpster Baby Produce is a sponsor of us. Yeah, it's not doing as well, but nonetheless, we're rich from their money. So,
Wait, can we go a little deeper into dumpster baby produce?
yeah, I think it's
Is that a service just where, like, when you find a dumpster baby, there's also sometimes some good produce in there?
no,
And
it's just heads of lettuce that look like Cabbage Patch Kids, and
Yeah.
they mail them to you to play
Sometimes
with.
they are.
Yeah, well, you never know, and that's it's like shishito peppers. How 1 in every 7 is going to be hot, like 1 in every dumpster patch lettuce head is going to
We're
be
gonna be
a
a
Cabbage
baby.
Patch.
A garbage patch
It's
baby.
gonna be just
Yeah,
a baby.
just
The
a that.
baby.
And so, with our
Congratulations.
messages from our sponsors out of the
Mm.
way, shall we get to Peter?
Yes.
Yes.
What-
Love him.
Do we?
You know.
Because I'm
Yeah.
playing hardball this season.
So am I.
okay, play hardball with me.
All right. Well, as we all know, what am I? What do I always say I am? I walk up to people in the street and I say, hey, it's me, Jake C.
You're a psychology.
I'm
minor.
white.
I'm a pedophile. Every time I move to a new neighborhood, I go and tell everyone. I walk around.
You legally have to.
You are a
it's-
pedophile.
It's something of an obligation because I love the Batch Nation. And I'm here to play hardball. And
Something of a
I'm
court-ordered obligation.
You know, I'm mandated to see this guy through to the end. And he's the Batch. And whether or not he was my pick, here he is. And I'm here to defend and support him. And I hope he's happy in the end.
I heard you're not allowed anywhere within 50 feet of an airport.
Yeah.
Where
That's true.
pedophiles are known to pray.
Pedophiles hang out in the shadows.
Look, Jake C, I got to level with you, man. I'm going to play hardball with you.
All right,
That
hey,
makes
hit it
me
back.
feel really good to know that you feel that way because I have something to share about myself.
Really?
I wouldn't say I have the same, love for Peter that you do. I'm more of a non-offending Peterphile. So,
Oh, I'm a violent pedophile.
like, if I saw Peter, I don't think I'd say anything to him. I'd just be like, nice,
that's
he's a
Peter.
good guy.
All right, fair.
I won't offend.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess I can get a little, aggressive and handsy and
Guys,
I
this is
love
guys,
you.
guys,
That's all I care to say.
guys. Seriously, I can't keep talking like this because I haven't told you guys this, but I am a recovering pedophile, and I know listen.
Oh.
I've been in recovery for a long time, since probably midway through Hannah's season, ever since the Shades of Grey backstory about Peter with that girlfriend came out. I don't know. I can't because Jed had the girlfriend, obviously drama. Peter suddenly had some kind of girlfriend coming up, and then they muffled her to death. They did the pillow thing.
Well, that's something that they do to pedophiles. There's a lot of pedophiles out there that they get caught being one, and then people smother them.
Yeah, they're trying to
they
snuff us out.
They snuff them out, and they're gone.
Well,
This
guys,
is amazing.
I have something to
Isn't it?
say. I'm a full-blown pedophile.
Alex.
Wow.
You heard it here first,
That's
ladies.
not the bit. That's
And I will add, he's single and Italian.
There it is. You missed us. Oh, you missed us. We're back,
Should we-
baby.
We've picked favorites.
Yeah.
Or not favorites. Hardball. We've picked
Hardball.
favorites.
we played the
Favorite.
odds. We crunched the numbers. This is inside baseball.
No, it's not. We're not doing Bachelor Report. It's too complicated.
What?
This is just
Oh no, we're not doing that ever again.
no. Well, no, maybe Paradise.
Maybe the people loved it. Didn't you people?
God,
Tell us.
Paradise.
Didn't you people?
I was blacked
What
out
do you
the
mean,
entire
you
time.
That was a fever dream.
Paradise. I was totally blackout the entire
I
time.
felt like I was
Oh,
in
yeah.
a coma, just like comas.
Seriously,
It
Right.
feels like a long time
Right.
ago. And here we are. The hiatus is over, and we're coming at you with Batch, Batchette, and Batch in Paradise.
Should we just start listing top
Back
fours?
to back.
Yeah, let's do it. So,
to
Casey,
back.
It's
we
return
did
to
it off
form.
camera.
We did an off
Yeah.
camera for you audio listeners and off mic as well. It was
So you think?
it was an off camera, off mic. It was a really scientific method we used to pick them.
full science.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
We crunched the numbers.
gravity actually
Yeah.
was involved. Crunch those
We
numbers.
crunched the names.
As usual, I get screwed. I'm going last.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you belong.
Casey goes first.
That's what the hard workers over the Batch Boys R&D department do. They find ways to sort this, and I trust the process.
No, that's so
and
true.
I'm just barely ahead of you.
And I never see any of those guys.
Well, they're working so hard.
They're hard workers.
Well, and they're on a
They're
completely
all
different
in
side of the estate.
Wherever
Not the next season.
Daniel is, China or something.
Singapore?
Singapore.
He is still executive
Yeah.
producing us for
Yes, he
Singapore.
is.
But I don't want to get caught up in all that.
No, we
The
don't.
Batch Boys is a huge
That's dead
business.
lore. That's dead lore.
All the lore is dead. New lore only.
Our
And no more
canon died
jokes.
with Ryan Johnson.
Yeah. R.I.P. Yeah. Yeah.
He's dead.
He's dead.
We were gonna get
He
J.J.
was-
Abrams
we,
to step
you know
in,
what?
but
We
we don't trust
finally
him.
we threw away his chair. The cherry died in. We'd been holding on to it for a long time.
Well,
Now
we
it's
had like
gone
a
and it's
ceremony. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It goes without saying.
goes without
We had
saying.
JJ come in. And he just screwed everything up even more. So it was, it was
Exactly.
just we threw it all out.
That's
We
right.
threw it to
So
the
it's
garbage.
up to us. Own your story, Batch
Mhm.
Boys Nation. We're owning ours.
Yeah, this Christmas.
Okay.
Power is inherited.
Take it away.
And I am inheriting the power now. Thank you for sending that my way. So yeah, you want me to go over my top 4 women?
Yes,
the
you
ones
did get first
competing?
pick.
Way to assign a number to women.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what
What
we're
he
doing. We're
means-
assigning
Yeah,
the
it's
top
hardball,
four.
baby.
His
And these women are beautiful.
These are raw stats.
They're our best friends. We know some of them very well, including some that are no longer on the show.
Hashtag justice for
No longer with us.
Avonlea.
Evan Leah.
One of those.
Was her name spoken
Yes.
when they
on
said
the show?
goodbye.
I don't think they
Her
even
name.
showed
I
goodbye.
think she
got-
was a Milford one.
She's
There
our
was some
girl,
rough
and
edits.
she got hosed by the edit.
Yeah, that's stinks because she's a good friend of ours, dearly supportive. Listen,
Part of the
Evan
nation.
Leah, you're a diehard member of the Batch Boys
I
Nation.
hope we got your name right.
We gave her more
This
airtime
is
than
your
they
name
did.
now. Welcome home, Evan Leah.
We'll come back to you. Don't worry. Just keep listening.
Yeah, keep
For
listening.
real. And we got more shout outs coming up later. Case, get
if
on.
you didn't
Come
leave
on.
after the Peter file jokes, good for you.
No, that means
Then
they're
you're a fan.
hardcores. They're
Yeah,
hardcores.
you're hardcore fans of our hardball.
Make your friends follow us on social media for the love of God.
It's working though. People are doing it.
It-
We've gotten like 30 new followers.
No,
just
I'm
in the
serious.
last
This show is
days.
about like counting our Instagram from here out.
Oh, for sure. It's
That's
a
all,
business.
I mean, that's what The Bachelor is.
That's what
Yeah.
we're playing hardball.
It's the business of love.
We're just trying to keep
we're
up
sticking
with
to
the contestants.
Yeah, we're sticking to our roots.
It's format.
Yeah.
Case, come on. We can't shut this guy up.
I've just been sitting here
Casey
waiting.
yeah, go.
Go now? Okay,
Yeah,
you
well,
guys
you
sure?
did get first
Nothing
pick.
else? All right,
This is
cool.
goes without saying, but this is his top 4 contestants, right? Placement.
Yeah, because we got to start talking about these women.
No, we
There's-
gotta
They're
start.
beautiful, all of them.
They're
And
according to Peter, they are beautiful.
They are. It's a really, really gorgeous group of girls, inside and out.
Pervert.
And no, Peterphile. And
We're here.
I'm gonna reveal my number 1, and it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. It's Madison.
Wow, that's not a surprise
Yeah,
because of
Of
you.
course.
But it is a surprise to me because my take on Madison is she's 17. She's lying about her age. She's like, she's like JV basketball captain. That was like her whole backstory, and now she's like on the show. She's 17 years old. you
JV.
pervert.
She's a
You are a
she's
pervert.
a 4-time state champion. What is it? What do you mean JV? She's at least V. At the very worst, 4 years of V.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse you.
Award-winning V.
Yeah. Anyways,
Platinum V.
she had the one-on-one, which to me is always a sign of a girl who's going to go really far. And I thought
Yes.
she was super genuine and like clearly actually there for them, or there for him.
She was
and the
there for his
producers.
family.
Yeah, she was there for the whole
Apparently,
family. But she was just very genuine and like also a little bit like hesitant about like, you know, trying to go after him with all the other girls there, which I think makes her a real contender because she's grounded.
She wants to
So
marry her
she's a
dad.
winner. She wants to marry her dad. Which
She's grounded.
But who doesn't?
She's 17. Of course, she's grounded. She's not supposed to be out this late. She was
She's
out
grounded.
till sunrise.
Her dad grounded her.
Yeah.
it's weird that
Cheating on me, Madison.
It's weird that she wants to date someone like her dad when her dad is constantly grounding her. She just wants a man who's going to tell her to stay home and turn the TV off.
Yeah, she needs to be kept grounded.
She wants her allowance taken away.
No, but for real, she's an uncut gem, and
Yeah.
I'm about it, and she's gonna
That's a
win.
great, no,
This
it's
is
a
how
great
she
pick.
wins.
Yeah, this is Ari picking Lauren. I call her Lori. We're
Lori?
friends. We get brunch. Ari and Lauren had her first date was visiting his like house, and
Right.
like this had other people. Cassie, I think, met Colton's family. It's a thing.
That's true.
If
It
you
is
bring
big.
them to your
You-
family,
you 100%
it's almost
see it.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's feeling good for me, and then my other 3.
So wait, that was your number 1?
That's my number 1.
Way to spoil the ending.
That was my number
I'm
one.
just kicking it off right.
I
'cause
guess
she's
you
the
just-
number 1
You're
girl.
so
That's
proud
fair.
of yourself. Keep going.
Number 2, I'm gonna throw in Hannah Ann because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
a star and she's gonna get far. That's
She's
a
something,
cool
alright.
rhyme right there for everybody. No, she's clearly like a competitor. She knows what she's doing and she's like good looking, so she'll go far. And then I'm gonna throw in Kelly the Wonder Girl who has defied all
Blue Book?
odds. Yeah, she's like Nemo in Finding Nemo.
Oh, Chicago Law.
Yeah, she has an injured little fin, and she still is able to swim across the ocean to meet him in the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had met. They
Yeah.
had a previous interaction. You know how I feel about those. Not good.
What's bigger cheating, this or Jaden Tanner at fantasy football?
You know, my stance
This
is very public at
is
the beginning
not
of this
Jaden Tanner.
episode. That's listen. I'm pro Jaden Tanner.
I don't think we spoke about that on this episode.
No, I think we did. I think
Did we?
we talked about it like a lot.
who's to say?
Who's to say?
We'll find
Yeah.
out later.
They're all blended.
We're already in mid-season form.
But yeah, so Kelly's thrown in there for me, which is I think the most curious of my picks because she I think is a little awkward, frankly, but he sees something in her which like I don't get, but like good for them.
Hey man, you're
Because-
nothing if not curious.
Yeah, they've met each other in a very human way, a human place. You know, the wild, not on TV.
Normieville,
Yes, yes.
Yes, hotel lobby.
I guess,
Yeah,
but that
hotel has met.
not on Instagram.
that for me, kind of breaks the system. I mean, you look for a lifeboat in this experience. Anything familiar? They've taken everything from you: your phone, your family,
Your family.
Oh.
except for Peter. He gets his family.
No, she's going. Well, I'm not gonna.
Also, do we think they in the?
I think yes, probably,
I think
because
they
they're
might have.
adults.
You mean had a conversation all night?
Yeah,
Stayed in a room and talked all night.
Got to know each other. It was so good.
The curtains billowed on their own.
Nice.
Thanks. But yeah, no, for sure. Like, I think that they had a genuine connection that they formed, and if I'm gonna say it right now, maybe influence some decisions. Alex F has next pick, but I forget. I lost my train of thought. But
She's
she
great.
had a point. She's great.
She's great.
She's great.
Oh man,
She's winning. She's
I was
fine.
building up
getting-
to it.
She's getting thrown into planes at sunset with him, not thrown out of them, which
Yeah, but
is
she
always a
cheated.
good
She's
sign.
a cheater.
True.
Didn't
Right.
you hear the other girls? She cheated.
Wow, I have no idea what I was gonna say.
I think-
I had a really good point too.
You'll get
sorry.
there. You got two more
I'm
turns.
more in your point.
Yeah, I'll remember.
But Ryan S. is right. The other girls, thought it was foul play of her to ignore the rules, but clearly they don't understand The Bachelor, which is all about ignoring the rules these days. It's like the only thing you have to do is be so bold that you ignore rules.
oh yeah, you got to break the rules. We had a season limit.
Rules are meant to be broken.
And Hannah
on The
Ann
Bachelor,
knows that. That Hannah Ann knows where we're at in the
which
saga.
is why
She
she's in my
plays the
top
game.
4. 100%.
I got a bone to pick with her.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm not ready yet.
with
Hell yeah,
Hannah's.
pick it on your own time. 'cause
Let me
I
just-
got 4 to
Look,
pick.
let me round out my
Yeah, let's just
discussion
do it.
here
Let's do it.
with my last one.
We're all gonna
Who's-
have the same people.
You're still talking.
Yep, number 4 in the top 4, McKenna.
Oh.
I think
Wow.
I think she understands.
McKenna, yeah.
She
I know
understands The
McKenna.
Bachelor.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
going home when Olivia Cardellini went home.
Linda Carter.
Carterini.
Olivia
Olivia
Rigatoni.
Carini, my other
Carini.
girl.
Yes,
Not to say that McKenna's my girl.
No,
She's
that'd
obviously
be
gonna be your
creepy
girl.
and
No.
possessive, and I thought
All
you were
right.
a pedophile.
Hey, come off it. What was your third?
I had to round it out, Hannah Ann, Kelly, McKenna, and my winner, Madison.
Yeah.
All right.
Mic drop.
Okay.
Madison's in my top 4.
Duh.
I also have Victoria F.
What is her deal?
Why? The really nervous one?
She's a medical sales rep.
She's the one that had
No,
the,
she's
had
That's
the very,
yeah.
White Lives Matter girl.
Wait, so is that a real thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a Batch Boys news
Wait,
flash.
what is this?
She was like a model for it's like a fish preservation company, but it's like really in poor taste because it's like White Lives Matter, like the type of fish. And it's bad. It's just a bad look.
And she's in your top 4?
Yeah, I think she goes far. I
Why?
don't know.
What
They
gives you
showed her
that?
so much. She was like a focus of like a fourth of the.
You talking about the
episode.
girl
This
with the black hair?
This is
Yeah.
a pure editing pick.
Should we talk more about her White
Strange.
Lives Matter thing?
Nah.
I don't really know much about it other than I saw those pictures.
Okay, well, maybe we'll post something about it on Instagram, Batch Boys Nation. If you know anything about it, DM us. But that sounds in poor taste. But it was about fish?
Yeah,
Okay.
but still, that I mean,
Yeah, she doesn't seem very bright. But that's fine. There's a
Yeah.
lot of other sharp tools here.
Yeah,
in this
also,
shit.
all she did was like model it. Not that I'm saying that's okay, but like she wasn't like, I have a great idea. It's not like she's the CEO
Well, one
of
of
this
them
company.
is
She just,
like
took
a
bad
shirt
job.
that's like the Confederate flag, but instead of the stars, it's fish. It's
Yeah.
just
So like
bad.
it's like she
It's
knew what
bad.
she was doing,
Yeah.
but she wasn't the CEO.
Okay, so weird pick. Go on.
Creative director.
Mhm.
And then
CFO.
That leaves a fishy taste in my mouth.
and then I
Moving on.
have Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
What is Kelly? Didn't we? Someone
The-
just told me.
She's the lobby girl.
Bluff City Law.
Lobby girl.
Oh, yeah.
Unhandle
Bluff
my
City
lobby
law.
girl.
She's forgettable. Bluff City Law.
And my winner pick, Hannah Ann.
Hannah. Wow.
Shocking pick.
Bold
I know.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Jake,
Yes.
do you have any thoughts, or do you want to just get into yours?
Yeah, I guess it's my pick. So I also have Madison and Hannah Ann in my hometowns.
Good for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pick them because I can't.
You physically cannot.
I'm not allowed. And just because I'm feeling nice, I'm gonna put Victoria P in my.
You
final
are
hometown.
feeling
That's
nice.
charitable.
I forgot about her.
Very
She's
Jake pick.
beautiful.
Victoria P is great,
I like her a lot.
but
Hmm.
I just don't think this
Finish
is her
that.
story.
Yeah, no.
That's so rude.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's her story.
Is that your number one pick?
no.
Oh,
That's my other hometown. And that's why I'm being nice.
that's generous.
Is oof.
What were you saying?
I'm being nice because I am gonna allow you to pick her to win.
Hey, come on.
Because if I was
So
being mean,
nice
I would
of
pick
you.
her myself. My pick is Kelly
Wow.
because they have legitimate human chemistry that they met outside of this TV world. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. My point is that wow, I'm so glad it came to me. Is that
Wait, don't forget it.
Shut up. Is that that's the whole story. They've already orchestrated. They're like, oh shoot, they met and they already like each other while she's in the audition process. We're gonna pit them together the whole season. They're gonna fall in love, and then we're gonna do a montage of her being like, hi Bachelor, so this is my audition or whatever, and they're gonna show her journey to get there in tandem with his. And it's gonna be like, oh, they have all this extra footage they now get to use without spending more money. And that's
Nice
what it is.
take.
Thank
Very
you.
nice take.
Thank you.
It won't happen, but nice take.
Thanks. So that's my big profound point.
Watch
that
your
it's all-
profundities.
It's all
Watch your
orchestrated
profundities.
very well. So, but yeah, those are mine. I blew through that. Ryan,
I don't know, man. I'm
Ugh.
gonna give you Hannah Ann in my top 4.
Thanks for giving her to us.
You're welcome. I'm also gonna put Victoria P in my top 4.
Very charitable.
It is charitable, and I'm not saying that I didn't say I didn't agree, but I do agree also that it is charitable.
all right.
She's giving me some Annalise vibes.
She is because of that edit. It's an unfair edit, but she used it in her favor. We can talk about her later. if
You would have
want.
picked Jed yet?
I guess they were extra mean to her because they saw the option to do like a
Yes.
carnival edit.
I think that this is a
Yeah.
redemption story from that. They start her low so she can come out high.
No, that's
As
what I'm
opposed to
saying.
Annalise, where it's like they start low because
And she
Where's
only
she gonna
goes
go?
lower.
Hey, her life is a swinging door.
yeah.
Did
that's
you read her New
locked.
Year's post?
No.
What
Her
did
New
she
Year's
say?
post basically equated to she was like, they say when one door closes, another one opens.
AKA she's out of the niche.
Well, and then she said, "What if your life is a swinging door?" And so it's always opening and closing, and because it's like constantly doing both, it's always a little open for another opportunity. I'm like, Annalise, you're just publicly acknowledging that the door is constantly closing in your face.
But you're still desperate enough to try to keep it open.
Yeah, she's just like, there's a little peak every time.
Yeah.
If
But-
you're-
but
doing in there? What are you guys-
as we know swinging doors do from the cartoons, every swing goes a little less far. It's like the pendulum.
If your door is
The pitch
always
and the pendulum.
opening and always closing, then you never need to find a husband.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how the old saying goes. And so it was true for Annalise.
So
and
it was
so it was
said.
said. I
Great.
have a
So you
big
got Victoria P.
I got a big problem here. Statistically, I know that Madison is probably the correct answer.
But you can't pick her.
Yeah, you can't pick her. Sorry.
Well, no, it's just
can't
my
do
third
it.
in my final four.
Oh, okay.
I know I can't pick her. I know the rules.
Do you not know how to play
I helped
hardball?
invented them. I'd like to pick Jasmine with the cow. She seems kind of fun.
I thought she didn't get enough of an edit because she was going to be one of my front runners, but then
I have
second
a
half of the
had a
episode,
star next
never
to her.
saw her again.
A lot of bad edits.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give it to Madison, and just for fun, I'm giving my final
Don't do
rose to McKenna.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Nice.
To win it?
Predictable.
Loser.
I'm rooting for her. She's going all the way. I love a girl who's mean to her core, and I can see it in her eyes.
Oh yeah.
She's evil.
Oh yeah, she's gotten everything
You
she's
should
ever wanted.
DM her that. Hey, I can see that you're evil, and I love it. Keep doing it.
Hey,
into it.
it's nothing creepy like that. I just respect, like the ability to commit crime. Like,
Yeah.
when you look at someone's eyes and you're like, oh, wow, you do horrible things.
Oh sure. I mean, we live in a society.
We live in a society.
Yeah.
And
A nation. The Batch Boys Society.
some of us see through it.
The Batch Boys Society is the prep school we're starting up, by the way. If you'd like to get
It's
in.
not a cult. It's a prep school.
It is a prep school, and it is on our massive estate, which, again, not a cult, but it is a massive
Yeah.
estate.
Plus, if you're bonus points if your name's Peter, because we got a lot of people here that would really enjoy that.
Also, we're playing hardball this season. If you'd like to donate, you can still donate money on our
Ooh.
website. Fahim is dead,
Mm.
but we're still looking for
But
money.
we've come to terms with it, and we're at peace.
No, justice for Fahim. I think
Sure,
justice
sure.
was brought to Fahim.
Hey, Fahim, you know what? Fahim didn't kill himself, okay? Casey did.
I killed Phoebe. Yes.
And now,
I killed Fahim himself.
And now we lay him to rest.
yeah, so we can't get the .com, but you can help support our website in his memory.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So-
All the donations you gave last time paid for his funeral, for his family. That was very kind and generous. But now we need more money.
Yeah,
We're
we
out.
we had
The last donations went to his funeral. This one goes to his basketball team.
portions of it will go to his basketball team. The majority of it will go to the Batch Boys website in Fahim's memory.
Yeah.
We've hidden little, notes to nods to Fahim all throughout patchboys.net, so be sure to check it out. Oh yeah, surprise plugs.
Sure. What are we playing?
Wow, surprise.
Here they come.
You got me this time.
At the Batch Boys on Instagram. You already knew it because we're huge on Instagram right now.
Mhm.
www.batchboys.net/ I think it's just money now. Just find it. There's a tab on our thing that says money. Give us money in Fahim's memory. And write a note to Fahim on that
Tell us
page.
what it's for. You know what? It's hardball. We're back to basics. You donate and you tell us what it goes to, and we'll plug it.
Think about it.
Yeah. Every money that we get, we will say what it goes to.
You can
so
executive
know.
produce our show.
You can trust where your money's going with us.
It could go to the next giveaway, like
True.
one of our biggest giveaway winners, Bridge Thoops.
Or the
Yeah.
pizza fund.
We're
or
gonna
pizza
get some
fund.
pizza later.
Yeah, we are hungry
I could
for
go
pizza.
for a pizza fund.
This 50-acre estate doesn't pay for itself. So, without further ado, Hannah,
Whoa.
Yeah. What the heck? What is she doing
What
here?
the huck? Hannah. Crazy.
I bet she can't wait till her CBS contract is up.
yeah,
ABC.
and as soon as she gets
yeah, so that she could be on this show again. Wouldn't that be crazy if
Dude.
she showed up?
the thing
Full
is,
on meltdown, bro. That was crazy.
that's a bad look for Hannah.
100%. She looked really confused and foolish and like her pants around her ankles, and it was sad and hard to watch.
It is hard to watch, and I kind of feel for them both. I mean, obviously, I think it was just a lot to process for Hannah and for Peter. I mean,
Yeah.
he's about to kick off like the biggest journey of his life.
Yeah, it's tough because I love Hannah. I really do. And I do miss her. And seeing her is bittersweet because it's like, oh, it's Hannah. But at the same time, it's not her show. This is Peter's show. And she's got to give the reins up.
It's not her story.
No.
It's also just weird that he was like, "Oh, can I like give you like you want to be in the house?" That'd be so weird.
He's like, "You want to sleep on the couch?"
my like ex,
I got a blow up mattress. You want to sleep there?
my near fiance is going to be joining us all. She's just
She
gonna
has
be
a
one of you
slight
guys.
leg up on all of you.
4 legs up. Ha 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 ha. ha.
ha, maybe a fifth.
Right.
Yep.
That's the joke.
That's
Yeah.
what they want us to know.
Yep. Did you know he's a pilot?
Mm.
You don't say.
Of like trains.
Blink if you miss it. I mean,
Hey, Bachelor fans out there, blink if you missed it.
Crazy Easter egg from last night's episode.
Oh,
What does Peter Weber do for a living?
Yeah, if you can answer that
it's in the
Bachelor trivia.
appendix.
Yeah, that's some hardcore trivia.
So how do we feel about the girls this season? That's the question. The
I feel good.
contestants-
I guess it's weird that we just skipped over the Hannah thing, and
Yeah.
I want to speak to that real quick. I think it's just like we all know she doesn't stay because she literally like does Dance with the Stars for the next like 2 months of her life. So like
She was like
obviously
wearing the
pretty
dress
busy.
that she wore.
Yeah, that was like mid shooting that show.
Yeah,
Right?
it was like
Yeah.
pretty busy. So like, but still somehow on the edge of my seat. Like I know too much.
Yeah, it's sad. It felt very genuine, and it's too bad that it didn't work out for them. But again, it is Peter's show. She needs to leave.
Yeah, I mean, in Peter's position, I agree though. Like, what was he supposed to be the third choice after Tyler? Yeah, like that is a little like.
Well, she said second. Like you were supposed to be like in the final two.
That was
but
weird
then
though.
Even
weird.
after
He's
she
like,
broke
"Wait,
up
what?"
with Jed, she went to Tyler, not to Peter. Not
It's
that
just-
that matters.
But she's like, I thought about.
she's beautiful.
I just think it's weird to tell someone like when you're trying to like profess your love to them to be like, it was supposed to be you and this other guy, not that other guy and this other guy. It was
Yeah.
not the combo
Well,
I
none
wanted.
of this is normal.
Like,
Oh yeah, but it's they got shorthand for it. You hear that? Close your ears and you miss it. The AFR
AFR.
yeah.
after the final
Yeah,
row.
that's
She
right,
goes,
they-
"Oh, when we were at AFR, they have lingo."
Yeah, we all knew the lingo.
I
Yeah,
thought
we
it was
all
like
knew.
a ska
We all
band.
Yeah, when we went to the mud pit to see AFR.
We were at Stagecoach watching AFR.
We saw, when we saw towel music, whatever they call it. What are they called?
Tennille Arts. I
When we
can't
came out
believe it
and
was
saw
Tennille Arts.
and then they screamed for the family to join. Come on,
Yes.
the family.
I
Yeah.
just couldn't believe that. Like, it's
I like how he's grinding.
so
and the family
poetic.
comes
He was
in,
grinding in
and
front of
he
his
was like,
family.
"Oh, crap."
But then he did it again. He got comfortable. I think he
That
had a
was
couple
not much of a date. That was more like. you
That was
can
like the
come to my
ending of a
family
rom-com
and
where
like, gatherings.
They were childhood friends, and then it ends with them dancing on the back of a yacht, and the family's all there too, and it's nighttime.
Yeah,
It's
it's
in, like, a
super,
Did you
parish
just
river.
super
watch
relatable.
that Disney that thing on ABC, like
The
same
Bachelor?
time next year.
The
what is
Mandalorian.
That's like how that ends.
What?
No spoilers, but they did that like Christmas rom-com on ABC starring Leah Michele and I think the mom from My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
It just sounds like the plot to Little Italy.
Yeah, pretty much. She meets this guy on vacation when she's like 15, and then
Nice.
same time next year, everything, and then like he like mysteriously stops coming, and then they get older, and then he's got
Did he
like
get cancer?
Oh, I like that.
it actually is like kind of a lot of surprises in it. Like
I need a good rom-com. Is that a good rom-com?
honestly twisted
like
and
to watch
turned,
it.
and I
I
thought
like
it was gonna be
rom-com?
pretty linear.
It's been a while since I've seen a good rom-com.
That's a rom-com.
It's because they don't exist.
That's not true.
Not true. I would
That
classify
is
this
patently
rom-com.
untrue.
Yeah.
You're a liar. You're a filthy liar.
Yeah, you
Don't
can see it
lie
in his
on
eyes.
these airwaves.
You're bad to the core, like McKenna,
We
my
belong
number one
together.
pick.
Yeah.
Do you love me, Ryan?
I wish
Yeah,
you'd
of
go
course.
to
I'm
a
so
hotel.
evil for you.
I respect you, which I value more than love.
Yeah, respect's important.
Yeah, I'd rather be
expensive,
respected
though.
than liked, which is why I'm not nice to anyone.
That's true.
Like Ellen.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like Ellen. Ugh. No,
Pig.
Cool stance to take right after she gets her Lifetime Achievement Award.
yeah,
Ellen, that pig.
Double down.
For context, she's mean to all of her employees.
Yeah.
And nobody likes working for her.
Yeah, statistically, allegedly.
Factually.
Whoa.
Well, stats are facts.
Love factually.
Hashtag stats
Oh,
are
that's a
facts.
good rom-com.
Good rom-com.
It's where they say, I'm in love with you. And he's like, well, facts don't care about your feelings. And then Ben Shapiro comes in and ruins it.
I feel like that's the rom-com that like young Sheldon would be in. Is love factually.
Small shell dough.
Love Factually to me, I see in the trailer, just the big climax is, I want to love you to the ends of the earth. And then the guy's like, there is no end to the earth. It's flat. or something, or he's like, yeah, and then it's like it turns out they're flat earthers and they fell in love and stuff. I want to see a rom-com about flat earthers.
My
But
version,
they're right.
Yeah,
the
And the Earth's
version of
actually
love.
flat.
sure.
Yeah.
The version
I
of-
guess I should just call them earthers.
yeah, of course. We all.
yeah.
The Batch Boys publicly
Correctors.
believe the Earth is flat. We all
Flat
know that.
truthers.
Well, it's so weird that people say believe. Like,
The version of love factually I see in my head
yeah.
is this. It's set in the 1980s, and this woman's by like a printer attached to a modem, and it's going beep 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 beep, and it comes out, and it's like, I love you. And she's like, no way, far out. And then credits roll.
Whoa.
Love factually.
Wow.
That's dope, man. You should.
It'll put a simile on your face. 'Cause
Puts the facsimile in
facsimile is short
simile.
for facts, and similes spelled similar
I'll
to
tell ya.
smile.
That's a direction I never saw that going, man. When I said love factually, I couldn't envision a world where you would say facts like a fax machine. And for that reason, I thank you and I
Yeah.
honor you.
I kind of have like
I
a
honor our
twisted
friendship
mind in
and I
that
honor our
way.
love.
Yeah, I love the way your mind works.
Thank you so much. Any honorable mentions?
Ooh,
Not
yeah.
Tammy.
Justice
I
for
would-
Marissa.
Yeah, justice for Marissa. I literally
She
wrote
was gorgeous.
the
and
only
he
note I
just
took on Marissa.
tossed her aside.
I just wrote the word kind next to her.
To who?
Marissa.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I
now we
know
need
that really surprised me.
Justice for Marissa
Justice
and
for
Avon.
Marissa.
Avon.
Avonlia. Avonlia.
Avonlia. Avonlia. Avonlia.
Fly, you fools!
Listen, Avonlia. There's always a spot for you.
Avonlia. Wow. Amazing.
That's not what I was saying.
That's my thing.
It's because she's magic, okay?
Well, yeah, it's like a spell. Avonlia.
Yeah.
Oksana Abdul. Bayul. Oksana Bayul.
Nice.
Lauren? You guys liked Lauren.
Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren's cute.
Hardly
I almost
know
picked her for top 4.
I just wrote 3 Z's next to her because she was boring.
Justice for
True.
Sarah. Hardly got
Yep.
any screen time
Elia's cool.
Why? Why justice for her?
because she's beautiful.
At Thirsty
Yeah. He's single.
I can give a backup top 4 for me that are my honorable mentions.
Oh, I'd give a backup top 4.
Elia.
This is alternate universe. This is the what if dimension
Elia,
of
Alexa.
if I picked other people.
All right.
The top 4 in no particular order would be Kelsey.
Nice.
Thank you.
Actually, not nice.
Lexi,
Yeah, okay,
Yikes.
she'd be in my reverso top 4.
Peyton,
Same.
and Savannah.
Wow, I hate that top 4 so much.
My reverse top
that's like
4.
a very bad top 4.
I would never pick that top 4 altogether, but in another, that's my backup 4.
No,
honorable
my
mention
backup-
4s.
my
I
backup-
wish I had them, and I don't.
My reverso world back 4, which I guess is not what you're saying. You have like
Isn't
a backup
the reverso
line.
Is this-
world
is
that
this-
top 4
No,
just
it's
your
like a
worst 4?
Is
Oh,
this
I
just
see.
the
This is a
dimension where
Bizarro?
these are bad picks?
Yeah, I'm going to like a bizarro world.
Okay.
No, he's just doing like a sideline in case
no,
like
that-
one of your guys breaks a leg.
Yes, that's my B string. It's my second string.
Your understudies?
But mine
Exactly.
mine
They
is
would
my
fill in-
G-string.
They would fill in as players are lost.
Yeah,
they wouldn't
yeah,
all
yeah.
take the field at once. What are we throwing this?
no, mine
Come
is
on, it's hardball.
mine's reverso. Mine's in like some alternate reality where
right.
like up is south and down is north, you know, that kind of thing. Lexi and Peyton would be in my reverso top 4, and so would like Courtney. Courtney, who was our C3PO on our
Yeah.
she,
Shout out C3PO.
yeah, she's C3PO
Courtney
on our
3PO.
sweet Star
Courtney
Wars
PO.
Photoshop.
Courtney PO.
And then I put like Sydney.
Sydney, really?
Actually, I like Sydney.
I just don't really remember her.
Actually, in the reverso world, Tammy wins this whole thing. She picks Peter up, she flips him like a house, and she wins.
And she pile drives him right into 30% up of market value.
Absolutely, yeah, gets a little return on her investment.
Yep.
Yeah, she throws some fresh wallpaper on that guy, kill the asbestos rats.
I got
super mega. It's the bestest rats in
And
the
you know
attic.
what? We're going to crane in a hot tub for good measure. Big house. Big
Those are
$1
the
million.
top 3
Big
things
house,
you
big
would do when
dreams.
flipping a house.
Kill the big asbestos
And
rats.
creating a hot
In a hot tub and change the wallpaper.
You gotta give the people what they
That's
want.
all you do.
I'm trying to make my
Change
money
the
back
wallpaper, crane in a hot tub, and kill the giant asbestos rats.
Someone get this man an HGTV show.
Is that
Yeah.
like the adult version of what 3 things would you want on an island with you? It's like what 3 things would you do first?
Call
when
it
flipping
flipping
a
and,
house?
flipping and crippin' with Jake.
This is Flippacy Island, where all your flipping fantasies come true. Oh, that's good. Flipping fantasies.
That is
Then
pretty
it's
good.
family
That is
friendly.
really family friendly.
That. There's got to
that
be
is
some
taste.
There's got to be
My-
some flipping joke.
My
that they're not
bizarro
using.
fantasy picks are Sarah 4 times.
Sarah, if you're out
Oh,
there,
Alex.
we really respect you a lot.
You're beautiful.
And actually, she seemed kind of drunk. And now that I am remembering, she seemed drunk when she talked to him. And that was the only time she talked to him. But she seemed like smart about it.
I was
And
too
beautiful.
mesmerized to know about the content.
Yeah, she read the date card out loud.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
So that
She
was
did good there,
airtime.
too.
Clearly
You know.
drunk there too.
Yeah.
In my bizarro world, Hannah Ann is actually a mute, and Sheann never cries because she feels she got just the right amount of time.
Why does she ain't cry so much? She was on our freaking Photoshop. Why she didn't like it?
In an alternate bizarre world, for me, it would be the one you just said. What's your
Sheann?
name? Hannah Ann.
Hannah Ann.
And they'd be like, all right, we're drafting. We're doing a draft for the Bachelor. And they go out and they drag everyone to the city square. And they're like, all right, it's you, about her little sisters there at the coffee table. And she's like, you're going to be on the Bachelor. She's like, no, I can't. I'm
Only 12.
yeah. And so then Hannah Ann runs in, is like, I volunteer as tribute. And then that's my bizarre world because it's Hunger Games.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's just like a spin-off dimension.
It's a good dimension.
Thank you.
No, that's pretty cool.
The Hungy Game.
Hungry for love.
Tasty.
And Philip Seymour Hoffman's
Thirsty
there,
competition.
and he's not dead.
Love is a dish best served cold.
Just like Philip Seymour Hoffman in this dimension.
He's
Amen,
very
brother.
cold. Very, very cold at this point.
Amen. Yeah, we all just found out about that.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
We
Anyway,
found out about what?
God bless Peter on his journey to love.
Yes.
Philip Peter Hoffman.
I think
Peter Phillips Hoffman. Peter.
Peter Phil.
Blue Diamond Peter.
In all seriousness, boys, I want to ask you the question that we should ask at the end of every first episode, which is, whoa,
You ready for another 9 months of this?
no,
I know what it is.
that's not my
Ask-
question.
ask
The
in
question
case.
is, do we think Peter finds love?
No. What was the thing with Chris? That was 3 hours ago. I almost forgot about it.
With Chris?
Them in the desert.
Well,
And
they
he's
weren't
like,
in the car together.
No, before that.
Oh, yes, at the very beginning, at
Yeah.
the end of the show.
Further back.
I hate it when they do
Hot
that.
take, it doesn't work out, and he ends up with Hannah B.
All right, fair. I'll give you that.
Gosh, Reject Squad.
Nah.
No, Hannah
But
B.
How
that's
fitting
a
would that
People
be?
magazine
How fitting
cover.
would
That's
that
on
be?
us. Is like,
Yeah.
we rose above it. We broke out of it.
Back-to-back failed seasons, and they end up together.
Yeah, like failures.
And then they break
their
up
failures
6
are
months
low.
That'd be as
Win.
lame as Evan and Carly.
Ugh.
Nothing is as lame as Evan and Carly. I want to go on record right now again. Evan, you're terrible. I know you're listening.
No, yeah, absolutely.
You're terrible.
Low-key got kind of funny Twitter.
Shut up.
Just saying.
What are you, an Evan lover now?
Ugh. Evan Lover.
What are you, an Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah. Bah humbug. You bet your butt I am.
Come on.
Yeah, you bet your bass.
You bet your junk that he's a doctor of.
Evan,
I'd love him to be my junk doctor. Check out all this junk. Look at all this junk.
Evan, what
Put that away.
Evan, what I gotta do with all
I
this
haven't-
junk in my
I haven't
trunk?
cleaned out this junk folder in forever. Come check out this junk.
Case, you were saying?
Yeah.
I'm single.
I just think Evan.
It's up to Ed.
I just hate Evan. I don't know.
yeah,
I have a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
to
that
say
is what
about
you were
it.
saying.
There's a lot to say
Fine.
about it. No, he's not.
He doesn't
fine.
cheat at fantasy football.
I
for
still like
$1
Jaden
million.
Tanner more.
$1 million.
I just can't believe that's cheating.
It's against the rules. It's
No,
cheating.
that's super cheating. It's
Super
like
it's like not normal cheating. It's
But
super
like,
cheating.
I guess the thing is, right? If me and my wife someday,
wife.
My wife.
someday, nothing,
So
things
great
haven't
airtime for
changed
Sasha
that
Baron Cohen
much.
tonight.
You and your wife or husband.
If me and my
Ryan,
wife,
don't
if
be
me and my
close-minded.
partner,
even my
Thank
if
you.
me and my wife or my wife's
wife.
if
boyfriend,
my partner and I and our third partner,
my wife's boyfriend,
my wife's partner, if me and my wife
My
were in the,
wife.
if we were in the same fantasy football league, we're just expected to just not ever discuss our teams.
That's not. You're not.
That's a
not-
little
you're
more
not
than
getting it.
disgusting.
It's not
That's-
fantasy football league. It's DFS.
What's that?
daily
Fantasy.
So
It's different.
So they're like
Oh, it
trading
doesn't
on
sound that
themselves,
yes,
different.
it's
right?
not season long. So if you do it every
one's pretty much
combination on
gambling,
one given
yeah.
day,
Oh, I see. I
yeah.
see. It's sort of like if you had a crossword puzzle and you had to find 50 words, but they only gave you 6. And then that's what everyone's playing with. But you make a bunch of accounts have a different set of 6 words, and you just see all the words. And then you know the crossword puzzle. Or word search.
I don't understand it enough.
Collusion.
Collusion?
Plain and simple.
Collusion.
Broad daylight.
Collusion.
Well, that's for you boys in the back who don't know what collusion means.
75% of us. Oh yeah, boys in the back.
Yeah, we know you're there. It's been a long, hot winter.
Ignore the entire jokes, all these jokes at the beginning of this broadcast. Boys in the back.
This one's for you. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah, wake up. You're almost at
Wake up.
school.
Grab a record, put a
Anyway,
little makeup.
what
Winter
was I
break's
saying
over.
before that? Winter break's over. Back to school.
Yeah.
Hardball.
Mush. It's hardball, baby.
Yeah, it's hardball. I'm Ryan S.
Whoa, I'm KCS.
That is a hard ball. Hard ball.
I'm Jake C.
I'm Alex F.
And that's a hard button on this episode. We're back. That was hardcore. Like
That was
I'm
no
sweating.
nonsense.
I'm drenched
I'm
in
covered
sweat.
in blood.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
nonsense in that whole episode.
I don't
That,
think
that's one nonsense.
That
I
was
can't
straight
even
up.
remember any nonsense.
We're keeping it 100 for you guys.
This
All
is-
sense, no non.
Yeah, if you've never watched The Batch, you've never listened to The Batch Boys, this is the perfect jumping in point. And we should have told you that at the beginning of this episode, but that's what this season is. Jump in now, join, be a new fan, and it's a new.
That's what hardball
Yeah, I think
implies.
we
These
got
are
you.
the ashes. Rise with us.
Oh, we're like a phoenix?
We are like a phoenix.
Oh man, that's so sick.
That's sick. You
Which
ever
only
see-
live for 12 seasons.
That's what they
Whoa.
say.
Yeah. Or 11.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's us. Hardball.
Damn. Phoenix.
Mhm.
That's sick. Casey's got family in Phoenix.
Yeah,
too.
like that one who lived in a coffin.
The rise of Scottsdale.
We'll see you next week.